We now travel back to the year 1992, when Tyra was 15, and school made it easy to date, have sex, and possibly even have a choice in girls that he may have wanted to date. But Tyra supposedly had sex with one Jacqueline Lachelle Matthews, also 15, and claims he was wearing a condom. But because he was unable to fill the glove, it slid right off. From this mistake, a helpless child was conceived and a horrible future awaited him. Tyra couldn't be happier now that he had a male around that was smaller than him and someone he could scare even without showing his gun. Or at least for a few years anyway. Jacqueline, Darius's mother, she doesn't seem to be as criminally motivated as the men that she chooses. Now, Jacqueline did have one slight brush with the law, where she was charged with disorderly conduct and resisting law enforcement. But just 2 years later, she found Jesus, and she hooked up and then marries Carl Thompson, who has many charges against him, including being charged with patronizing a prostitute. I have to wonder if Jacqueline is aware of the prostitution charge that her husband has. But most of all, I have to wonder if that prostitute was male or female. Meet Carl. Carl Thompson is 57 years old. He is married to Jacqueline Matthews, who is Darius Moore's mother. Carl is 14 years her senior and has been married to her since 2015.
Everybody from throughout the rest of time will be brought to Jesus by confessing with your mouth and believing in your heart.
Now, Carl, are you sure you've done your confessing?
So believing is a very important aspect of what we believe and how we believe. So this message is only about a belief system.
Oh, okay. So you believe that you confess.
None of my mind has changed about my belief and how the Lord has been dealing with me. So I'm just going to share the lessons I've been learning as I meditate on the Word and make myself available for the Holy Spirit to speak to me.
Oh, you made yourself available for the Holy Spirit, did you?
It's not based on me and what I've done, but it's based on God's choices and decisions.
Unfortunately, Carl, now YouTube knows what you've done. I suppose it was God's decision.
And who He's chosen to put His mouth, whose mouth He's chosen to put His word in.
Yeah. It wasn't words going in your mouth, Carl.
The common theme throughout the Bible are His 10 Commandments and the fact that people whose mouth He's put His word in, they were rejected.
Okay, Carl, that's enough about putting things in people's mouths. This loving Christian husband of Darius's mother has an email on file entitled bigbucksforme@juno.com.
My big sucking mouth.
Now, Darius started getting into trouble at an early age, but nothing really violent until the year 2015. Coincidentally, just weeks after his mother married Carl, Darius was charged with assault and battery resulting in bodily injury, pointing a firearm at another, strangulation of his girlfriend, and interfering with the reporting of a crime. And while he was out on pretrial release, just a few months later, he was charged with dealing in cocaine, possession of cocaine, carrying a handgun without a license, dealing in synthetic drugs, and possession of synthetic drug, which is the K2 charge that he received. At that point, being a felony 4, he was detained and held. He was sentenced to a total of 3 years with 163 days credit. I thought that Darius was going to stay out of trouble, and he seems to be on the right track now. He seems to be going to college, but after visiting social media pages, I see that Darius is still doing drugs and drinking, and he currently has an active warrant out for his arrest for minor traffic violations while knowingly driving without a license nor ever receiving one. You should find this next clip very interesting. Just listen how much our little Darius sounds just like his daddy, True Freeman. They sound the same. Their verbiage is the same. Not such a good guy, but he's far greater than his father.
Gotta finish cuz truck, tune up all way done, you know what I mean? got him together, you feel me? He's running A1, purring like a kitty, you hear me? I does this. Y'all see the new wires down there? New spark plug wires, ran all up, goddamn it, got them all together. Y'all see it? Y'all see them? Y'all see them, got them together, you hear me? Y'all see them wires? They A1. Or change together, y'all know what it is.
So, did the fact that Darius' mother getting married to a closeted homosexual preacher drive him into committing these violent crimes? Or was it the violence that he's seen and suffered from his father, Tyra Moore, aka True Freeman, that caused his son to turn out this way? As we look at a recent video of Darius today, it doesn't look like a man in any way, shape, or form scared of Mr. Littlefoots, and I would give anything if we could see Mr. Darius hit Tyra and let it be the punch heard around the world.
And he ran up on the car and grabbed me by my neck. Guess what? I grabbed him by his in retaliation, and he felt the pressure and seen the blood in my eyes. He grabbed his gun, put it to my forehead, and told me on his dead daddy, looking me in my eyes, he was gonna kill me, bruh. And he ain't do it once, he did it 3 times throughout the night of the situation. You feel what I'm saying? And not only that, smack me with it. You feel what I'm saying? So all these lies, bro, quit telling them, bro, and show them video. If he come my way, I promise to God, father or not, he's going to get what he got coming to him. Now, I got the animosity with you, bro, because you did a lot of shit to my mama, bro, that I ain't forgot about, that I know about, that you think I didn't know. And then you abused me my whole life with your bare fist. You talking about, man, you gave me ass whoopings and shit. Now, nah, nigga, tell them the truth. How you beat me like I was a nigga in the streets, nigga. You ain't beat me with no belt, nigga. You beat me with your bare motherfucking fist like I was a nigga in the streets, nigga. You pulling the gun, putting it to my head, and then on top of it, smacking me with it, wasn't gonna draw the line. You should know I got helly pressure built up against you, bruh. He done put the pistol on a lot of family members and a lot of other people too. Wanna sit here and play goody two-shoe, the family guy online and shit, man, fuck you, bruh. You disrespect your own mama. Why you talking about I disrespect you? Okay, let's go to this, bruh. You disrespect your own mama, bruh. And I done witnessed you do that, bruh. You wanna talk about how do I know you put the pistol to my mama's head, bruh? I know for a fact, bruh. You didn't leave my mama, bruh. My mama left you, bruh. My mama stabbed you the day you put the pistol to my head. She told me all about it, bruh. And then you got the scars to prove everything she did to you about it. So how can you try to sit here and lie about it? She wants to say a motherfucker's scared. But I kid you not, on everything I love, on my dead granny, Ella Louise Moore. The night this situation happened, I told him, bruh, to put that motherfucking gun down, bruh, and I'm gonna beat your motherfucking ass. I'm not scared of him, bruh. Have never been, bruh. I done been shot, I done been stabbed, I done been jumped, I done been robbed. Can't nobody do nothing to me, bruh, but take my life and send me to peace, bruh. I fear nothing on this earth at all, period. And he seen that in my eyes, bruh. That's why he drew that motherfucking gun, bruh. He kept threatening to kill me. That's the only reason why I didn't put my hands on him.
But Tyra, never forget of all the wonderful things that you have given Darius throughout the years. He still thanks you most for blessing him with a cute little button nose.
You already know what time it is. 57155.
55155.
Ain't nobody do me like Jesus.